go. Another shot of the bullet. Loaded, got complex, cocking and pulling. That bottleneck look like the Loch Ness. What are we doing? I'm about to fall out, boy, and the proof's in the pudding.
Bears add Saquon Barkley, and this is the title today that we had. The Bears add Saquon Barkley, the Giants get Caleb Williams, and the Raiders trade for a quarterback. This is the latest NFL mock that came up a couple days ago. And what they did is they kind of laid out that the Bears would trade the number 1 overall. They would tag and trade then Saquon Barkley to the Chicago Bears. And then the Bears would get the number 6 overall pick, which would be used at that point perhaps for Malik Neighbors instead of Rome Odunze. So we'll, that's kind of the idea there. And then the number 39 overall pick in 24, and then future first round in 25 and a second round in 26. Rumors indicate that the Bears could receive a similar package to what they acquired last draft season. So that puts them in a very good situation. This looks like something that could play out tremendously. This is the kind of move right here that could be. And by the way, Saquon Barkley has been injured a little bit, but he is a tough runner. So, and by the way, the Giants are probably not going to meet his asking price. So, if they do anything, it's going to be a sign and trade deal. So this sits out here as one of those potential big time plays right there. Like this is going to be a potential big move. This allows, of course, the Giants to land Caleb Williams. And then it allows the Commanders to take Drake May. We're still going on. The Patriots still pick up Jaden Daniels. And then Arizona gets Olu Fashanu. Marvin Harrison Jr. ends up going to the Chargers. The Bears with the number 6 get Malik Neighbors. That is, by the way, again, guys, I'm not telling you that I like Malik Neighbors more than I like Marvin Harrison Jr., but I am telling you that these two guys are very, very close. Malik Neighbors is a fantastic receiver out of LSU. Makes all the catches, too. And then number 7, you got J.J. McCarthy going to Minnesota Vikings. And then number 8, Rome Odunze going to Washington. Now, we've already got Malik Neighbors, so we're good, at least situationally. And by the way, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Helps push me up in the algorithm. Number 9, Chicago Bears, Jerzon Newton. Absolutely not. Now, here's the thing. I like Jerzon Newton, but I think Gervon Dexter and I think free agency will probably shore up the inside the inside pass rush. So I would not want to move on this. What I would want to do, however, is trade this and go down to the Jets here and pick up Joe Alt, because that would be a fantastic replacement for Braxton Jones. And if you fix the line, imagine just, if you will, Joe Alt at left tackle along with Tevin Jenkins. You've shored up the left side, so the weak side is covered for both of the quarterbacks. I think are right-handed, so you've got that covered. And you've got a strong Joe Alt is a big time player. So you've got your offensive line shored up on your weak side. The strong side, you've got Darnell Wright, who's been a rock so far. And then you're going to have Connor Williams, Alton Jones. You're going to have somebody at center, and probably you're going to have to move on at guard, because I don't think Jones is really cutting it anymore. So there'll be some moves, but I would take Joe Alt at that position and swap this for that if it were up to me, and then look for an edge rusher again in free agency. And then moving down to number 11, Tennessee Titans, Brock Bowers. Now, if you want to convince me, move on from Mercedes Lewis and then bring in Brock Bowers, it would be a little more expensive. So, I don't think you would be using your money incredibly wisely in that context, but it would still be something that you could look at. Could you imagine a 2 tight end set that includes Cole Kmet and Brock Bowers with Saquon Barkley as your running back? I mean, guys, just take a moment and gather your conservative look. Your 2 tight end set looks like Brock Bowers, Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, Malik Neighbors, or Marvin Harrison Jr., or Rome Odunze at that point, and then Saquon Barkley in your backfield. Just imagine what your team looks like in that regard.
Whoa, another shot of the bullet.